Hey everybody, Joe Cottrell, dog behaviourist at Dog Trouble. So I have Ernie and Pixie here who are terrible for jumping up on the sofa as and when they want. And what's happening is my sofas are getting ruined. So all the other dogs will go and sleep in their beds, but Ernie and Pixie will constantly just keep jumping up. So what I'm trying to do with them is teach them place work. So off. So again, spatial pressure, off, Ernie. Good boy. And then I'm going to give them direction. Ernie, come. Ernie, come. Pixie, come. Ernie, in your bed. Pixie. Pixie, come. Pixie, come. Pixie, come. So I'm just going to lower my presence with Pixie because remember, she's a little bit insecure. Pixie, come. In your bed. Sit. Stay. Now I'm going to start to walk away and go and sit on the sofa. So they start to learn that that's where they rest in our lounge. So their place is not on the sofa, it's in their own dog beds. If I want my dog on my sofa, then I invite them on. Ernie, come. Ernie, come. Pixie, come. Good girl. So it's okay if I'm inviting them on because it's on my terms. But if I've got a dog that starts to think this sofa is theirs, and they start to own the sofa and start to get reactive or aggressive if a human or one of the other dogs starts to come up, then that's a no-no. They lose that privilege in my book. So you just got to make sure that they don't think the sofa is theirs, so they get reactive if anybody tries to come and sit next to you or if another dog comes up. And then when I've had enough cuddle time and that's it, I've decided that's enough, I'll just off, Ernie, off. Ernie, off. And if he doesn't, I can just take hold calmly. Yes. Off. Take hold of his collar and just give him direction so that he gets off. And then they can be around the lounge. They don't have to be in their bed all the time, but they're just not allowed on the sofa. And that's our rules in the house, which we're trying to do with Pixie and Ernie. And they are the only two out of my pack that need work on this because they're quite needy. And they like a lot of contact from humans. They also love each other as well, as you can see. They're best buddies. Ernie, psst, leave it. Ernie, come. Ernie, come. Good boy. Ernie, come. Now I'm going to direct him to sit. Sit. Good boy. So I've invited him in, but this time I've invited him in to be on the floor to get affection. So it doesn't mean that every time you want to give them affection, they just hop up on the sofa next to you. So work on that. Again, if you've got a dog that is a little bit tricky to get off the sofa because they start to mouth you, or they might start to growl at you, or even bite you, then just pop a lead on them. Ernie, come. So when they're on the sofa, sit. And I don't want him leaning on me, so I'm just going to correct him there. And then I can leave the lead on the dog and just move away. So if I want to go to the couch, and as I go to the couch, the dog might start to growl at me, or they won't get off the couch, I can just slowly, calmly pick the lead up and just say, Ernie, let's go. And notice I move away from him as I pick the lead up. So I'm bringing him away from the sofa where he feels powerful. And I'm not going into his space where there's a threat of me getting bitten or growling or anything. Ernie, come. In your bed. Good boy. Sit. Stay. And then I can just direct him back to his bed. Well done, guys. Good work. Okay, so that's sofa work in the lounge. So try and put those basic tips in place and you will have a dog that respects you. You will have a dog that respects that this is your sofa, not theirs. And it will keep people safe. It will keep people from getting bitten. And it will make sure that your dog isn't owning you, isn't owning the sofa, and isn't reactive. Okay, guys, don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Joe Cottrell. See you soon.